Well, Times Now is reporting from Baghdad, this at a time when, in another indication of growing threat that the ISIS poses to India, a video released by the leader of the ISIS has confirmed suspicions that Indians could well be part of his organization's ranks. Times Now is bringing you all the details from Ground Zero. In fact, we have Aditya with us. Now, Aditya, what is the situation like on the ground?
Well, absolutely. Even as tension continues across Iraq, we are seeing a high voltage war across Mosul and Tikrit between the ISIS mercenaries, which is a splinter group of the Al-Qaeda, and also the Iraqi forces. Now, even as United States as well as Russia are trying to help militarily through some kind of advisories, also Russia sending in 5 Sukhoi. But will this really help on ground is the question. How soon will the Iraqi forces acclimatize to such military aid is the question.
Well, Aditya, the 20-second long audio released on Tuesday does mention Indians among a host of other nationalities that are fighting in the ISIS squad.
Well, even as tension continues across Iraq, even as the ISIS militants are trying to gain control in Mosul, Tikrit and the neighboring areas of northern as well as western Iraq, the tension has not ended for India. In the latest message of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, who is the leader of the splinter group of the Al-Qaeda ISIS, which has been converted into Islamic State, he clearly mentions that there are foreign nationals in his very close team of aides in the ISIS. That includes the Indian nationals as well. In fact, there is a high alert that has been issued in India of the alleged people who are actually trying to get into India to spread terror. So India keeping a very close watch at this moment, even as in Iraq tension spreads.
Right, Aditya, thanks very much for that update. Now, while Indian nurses, of course, do remain stranded in Iraq, the Congress is mounting pressure on the government to take action. Now, this comes even as there is a contingency plan that has been readied by the Indian government.
It's most unfortunate that despite so many days having elapsed, the government has done precious little to rescue the trapped Indians who are languishing in Iraq. Every day there are phone calls from Punjab saying that they have knocked the doors of all the relevant authorities in the land and their kith and kin are not being rescued. So the legitimate question is, what is the government doing? After all, it is the responsibility of government, and especially a government which believed in muscular diplomacy, to at least show some nerve and get the Indians who are trapped there to safety and security.